Here at Track and Field, Coach Niels Anderson. Coach, another solid weekend for you guys last weekend at UW River Falls. From a coaching perspective, can you talk a little bit about what you saw and what you liked, maybe some things that you still need to work on?
Well, we've been putting in such a heavy load, and so this week we finally get to take some of that load off. So last week in watching, I still see some tired legs, some beat up bodies, and I love to see people compete through that. That's the hard part of the season that we kind of just got through, and now we get a little bit of, as far as our training load goes, this week we also get to take it back just a little bit so that there's a few things I take off their plate, and hopefully that lends towards some fresh legs and great performances this week. But just I was really encouraged by a lot of the things that I saw. A lot of the pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. A
lot of top 10 finishes, which is great to see, some solid competition. I always hate to single people out, but you got to talk about a little bit about your freshman sprinter, your 400 guy, Mr.
Morris,
Dennis is having a phenomenal. I mean, in the last 2 weeks he's won the 400.
Right.
From a freshman, that's got to be pretty incredible.
Pretty incredible. He's number 3 all time, a couple tenths behind our school record. As you know, a couple meets in. He's just strong. And he's got a lot of things that he can improve on too. So he has no sense of complacency at all about him. Which I love. When I watch him work out, I go, this guy's going to be really, really special. Just in our freshmen, we got a good group. Ross Kinderman was also our 3rd all-time, and he missed 2nd by .02 in the hurdles race. So it's fun to see some exciting results happening while our training load is really still very high.
And not just on the guys' side, you got to look at Aaron Haley had a big weekend.
Yep.
Jovan has just continued to impress, and Tyler Kircher as well. You're getting some great leadership from the veterans, the people that have been around, but also those freshmen it just seems to be a good mesh on the guys' side.
Absolutely. Well, you see the distance guys. I've been watching their workouts on the track, and they have put in a lion's amount, the lion's share of the workouts, and so they're just going to keep dropping and dropping. I don't even see that being a problem. And Tyler's thrown some really good throws that put him in the mix in the MIAC right now as far as the honor roll is concerned. And we got a lot of honor roll type guys and gals that are performing right now at a high level. So I just am really excited about what the next month is going to do when we really start peaking towards our best performances.
And on the women's side last weekend, Laura Schomer had a great weekend. It's again, on the women's side, you're getting some solid performances from your veterans, and I think some of the new people are kind of just getting their feet wet and seeing what it's like to compete.
Well, Laura set such a high standard for everybody in the way she works out and the way she prepares and warms up. So when we see that, she's just a great role model for us. She missed her lifetime PR in the 55 by .02. Again, that .02 was, but again, we're early enough in the season where those times should drop here pretty soon. Just another quick name, Alicia Berkness got her feet wet in the 800 and as a freshman, and Maria Mizzarelli just each week seems to be going up another height and working her way up our top 5 ladders. So, just a lot of fun names, new faces, and some of the old stalwarts that have been there forever.
Let's talk a little bit about this weekend. You head up to Bethel for their invitational this weekend. First time that you're really going to get a good look at a lot of conference schools. Is that a good thing about this time of year to kind of see where the competition's at?
No, you nailed it. We want to see, we see honor roll times, and that's all nice and fine, but it's really head-to-head competition that you really can assess and evaluate where we are in relation to the MIAC. And so to get to see Bethel and Augsburg and a few of the other teams that we're kind of looking up at right now as who we want to someday aspire to become, then we got to face them and see what kind of a giant we're up against.
The Bethel Invitational this weekend in Arden Hills, Minnesota. Good luck.
Thank you.